There was an image that started it for me. I was sitting on a train on the subway, and there was a reflection in the window, and this person, it was just the way that they were sitting, and their face looked completely different because I could see them across the carriage. And suddenly I knew that was my way in.
I think anybody who experiences Lily and her version of what any of that is, they will feel that she is speaking for them and that she's going through that for them, and they know that somebody is out there going through the same thing as them, which I think is the number one reason why this needs to be made.
I think this is something that's always relevant and something that people have trouble talking about.
I find I meet so many people who are kind of suffering in silence, and I think that was one of the things that made me want to tell this story.
I think everybody feels the way that Lily feels at some point or another, but to put it into words and not just say it's body image issues, it's so much deeper than that.
Casting was an incredible experience, I think, for this project. I felt so lucky to be in that room. I think it was just the generosity and talent that people brought was just incredible. There isn't a lot of dialogue in the film, so I wrote monologues for the ones who kind of don't get to say very much. They have to do a lot, I think, without speaking, so it was really, really important that they got the chance to do that.
People got really deeply personal, and I think that's when we realized this could be something that can really, speak to people.
I was so moved by it, and people saying, I live this story, or like a family member, or they're in a relationship with somebody who was going through this.
I hope there's somebody out there who's maybe struggling with something like this, and they see this film, and it helps them in some way, or it makes them realize that they're not alone in this.
So much work goes into making a film. Anything you could give to make this project happen would be greatly appreciated. There are so many ways to contribute. You could share our campaign, post it on social media, even just tell your friends. This is a story we want to be able to tell, and we can't do that without your help.